how to start with DeFi in 2023. So if you're looking to start your journey into decentralized finances, this video is for you. I'm going to cover basic definitions and then what are practical steps you can take to actually start doing something in DeFi. This is basically based on the report by DeFi Llama and DeFi Llama platform itself, defilama.com. The link will be down below. This platform allows you to search for different DeFi protocols and applications and see what's new, what's approaching, what's upcoming, and what other people are using currently. So let's start with the report. I think it's really great because it gives you an overview of what's happening right now. It's available on DeFi Llama right now. The link will also be down below, so you can go to that directly. The report itself is pretty cool. As I've mentioned, it explains to you starting with what is really DeFi. So let's get started. DeFi is an emergent category of blockchain-based products and services that provide financial services in an automated manner. This means swapping tokens, of course, that's the simplest thing. So changing one token into another one, just as you would do in a normal world, for example, changing USD into Euro, or borrowing, lending. You can do also more complicated stuff as, for example, options. There's the whole trading side of DeFi with different complex derivative products that are being created as we speak because there are new things coming up. This is really cool, but in essence, DeFi is anything that enables you doing financial operations in a decentralized way. And this is really cool. Most of those things are on the blockchain, which means that they are permissionless. You don't have to ask your bank to do any of that stuff. You don't have to ask anyone to do that stuff. You just have to own a crypto wallet that you connect to a particular protocol and do the operation yourself, paying for the gas depending on the chain. I will mention that in a moment. So there are a couple of reasons why DeFi is important, and one of those reasons is of course this permissionless, the fact that you have the full transparency. So compared to traditional finance where you don't have any transparency, this is really great. How it works is basically DeFi protocols are a subset of smart contracts. A smart contract is a contract you deploy, a developer deploys on a blockchain, and then anyone can use it if a developer allows it to, for example, swap or do other actions. One of the most popular applications will come to that, but are basically related to swapping or lending. So for example, Uniswap is the biggest decentralized exchange, and on the other hand, Aave is the biggest protocol for borrowing and lending. This is what it is, and here's a short timeline. So basically you can think about DeFi starting with mostly Ethereum because Bitcoin itself only allowed you to transfer the assets. It didn't allow you for any smart contracts applications. That only came with Ethereum, and that came in 2015. And then there were the first applications, Ether Delta coming in 2016, launch on Ethereum. That was a decentralized exchange using order book model, and it basically closed later on due to its attacks. Then in 2017, that was basically the moment when everything started coming to what we know right now with Maker. That was the first stablecoin protocol. Stablecoins are basically the coins that track the price of a real-world asset, fiat currency like USD. So most of them are pegged to dollars. So you have almost a guarantee that they will stay within the small range of 1 USD, which is really important if you want to go from one crypto to another, stay within the crypto ecosystem, don't sell everything, but still be on the safe side, for example, if you think that the market is going down. Uniswap launched itself in 2018, and that was one of the first decentralized exchanges to use automated market makers instead of an order book. So you didn't have to collaborate with hedge funds or other individuals to market make for you on the exchange. You could do it automatically, and then Uniswap became the most popular decentralized exchange in the following years. Then Synthetics launched with a derivatives trading protocol, and that was the program for users who provided collateral to the protocol that could earn both trading fees and the protocol's native token SNX. Then 2020, Black Thursday, the price of ETH fell by more than 30% in one day, and this had a huge impact on the ecosystem. However, just after that, there was a DeFi summer. There was a legendary DeFi summer starting in June 2020, when basically there were plenty of tokens launching, plenty of yield farming to do, and people still tell stories about how great it was in a DeFi summer, where everything was going up for a short period of time. And 2021 to now, after implosion of different projects, we are basically in this moment of more teams building really useful applications. Some of them are really great, and because everything on the blockchain is built from these blocks, it's really nice that you can connect various pieces together. So this is really, really great. This is a brief history of DeFi in a visual form, as you can see, years by years. This is really great. And there was this moment of Terra death spiral in May 2022, which started the real bear market that we are in right now. And this is the state of the market in 2022. So you can also see that on the graph. This is the event in the May 2022, here with this sudden fall in TVL. So TVL is total value locked. This is how we measure how different products in DeFi space are used. This means that how much money people have locked up in different projects. So for example, if you're borrowing money or depositing it somewhere to yield farm, so earn interest on whatever you're having, then basically it's all counts towards TVL. So this is important statistics, and this is what's measured on DeFi Llama itself. So you can see this median DeFi TVL. They do different comparisons. I will skip over that, but basically the idea here is that more people are using DeFi on a daily basis, and this is really great. So let's go into top DeFi categories. There are a couple of categories that they have. Basically, you have yield farming. So basically, you could deposit into a particular farm and earn interest, either for just giving capital or maybe doing something more risky. You have collateralized debt positions. You have liquid staking, which is similar to yield farming, but for a particular blockchain. So for example, liquid staking are protocols like Rocket or Lido, where you stake ETH, but not being a node validator yourself. However, it's liquid staking. Then it's lending, where you earn money by lending, and then DEXs, making money on the exchanges. Those are the top categories, and there's different statistics related to how popular they were over time. So I will go over that as well. Liquid staking, yeah, Lido is, I think, the most popular right now. Yield farming, and there's the whole category of chains and L2s, especially that's the case for Ethereum, where because of the gas costs on Ethereum, which was quite considerable for some time, especially in the bull market, people started to use more and more L2s like Polygon, Avalanche, Optimism, Arbitrum, and a bunch of other chains that basically where the idea behind them was that we want to scale Ethereum. We want to scale Ethereum so that the cost of gas will be much lower. And this was a really, really great idea. So Ethereum right now is definitely the biggest DeFi chain. For all the kind of applications, most of the products are being built on Ethereum or on one of the L2s to Ethereum. So if you want to jump into DeFi, the best option to start with is definitely going with Ethereum. installing a Metamask or a Trust wallet and connecting to some of the apps to use them. So it's as simple as that, because in order to start practically, you'll have to just install Metamask, create a new wallet, fuel it with some ETH so that you will be able to pay for gas, and then just start using the applications, going to like Aave website or Uniswap website, doing some kind of a swaps. You'll be in a DeFi ecosystem. It's really that simple. For now, let's get into other chains as well. As you can see, Solana is also pretty big on DeFi. We had Terra for quite some time. It was really growing with developers. Unfortunately, after the crash, the whole ecosystem collapsed. We have also Binance Smart Chain, and as I mentioned, all the L2s to Ethereum. So going forward, let's get to the next: Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum. Next, statistics, Polygon. Polygon is really great because they also manage to have really big partners for different applications on Polygon. They're really scaling their business well. So it's really exciting to see what's coming next for Ethereum. Solana is also in an unfortunate case where a lot of tokens were bought by FTX and the companies related to FTX. So we don't know what will happen to Solana in the long run. For now, it's still looking good, but it's really important that, well, there were two cases of, FTX Alameda collapse and then Mt. Gox market hack before that, which somehow influenced the market, and that's why the TVL of Solana really fall this year. We had Avalanche, Terra. As you can see, this depact happened and then everything went almost to zero. Optimism, Arbitrum, those are the L2s. And here's the outlook. I'm going to read this part. It looks like the alt L1 narrative has cooled off now that we've entered a bear market. This narrative was telling you that there will be other chains than Ethereum that will emerge with a great DeFi ecosystem. New alt L1s that have attempted to capitalize on the same narrative, such as Aptos, have not experienced the same crazy run-ups that their predecessors saw. Despite losing significant market share, Ethereum is still the market leader for DeFi by a high margin, and its L2s are rapidly climbing the rankings. It appears that the Ethereum ecosystem will remain the primary home of DeFi for the foreseeable future. Here are the highlights also for the year. Of course, there were many hacks. DeFi ecosystem is really new, and there are a lot of hacks happening because of bad contracts or because of different market manipulation tactics that you can use even in a way that the smart contracts would allow for. And there's a bunch of other stuff that people can do in order to gain money in an illicit way. Stablecoins, the huge market, this is really important. The merge happened, so we went from proof of work to proof of stake. That was really huge, especially for staking, because right now with staking on Ethereum, we will get around 5% currently of yield, which is really great. It doesn't beat inflation right now, but still, it's pretty great. And there's a bunch of emerging trends, ZK proofs, coming from a guy. So from the guys in the DeFi ecosystem. So ZK proofs are definitely interesting. I covered a bunch of blockchains on my channel related to ZK proofs. So zero knowledge proofs. L2s, adoptions, as you can see, CeFi lending collapses. There was a bunch of applications like Celsius that collapsed in this year. So more and more people are trying to evade those kind of collapses and just try be your own guardian of your own coins. So a bunch of trends, and that's basically it for this. For this report. So this is everything you need to know for 2022-2023. As I've mentioned, 2023 will be definitely exciting. We have a lot of teams building cool stuff, more applications, more decentralized applications are coming up. So if you want to see them on being built right now, definitely go to defilama.com and have a look at the most used apps. So for example, you could go by, this is the website, you could click on DeFi on the left, and then go by chains. So for example, if you were to see the data live, you could go by chains, then for example, click on the top one, Ethereum, and see what are the top applications by TVL, total value locked. The top one being, as you can see, MakerDAO, Lido, Curve, which is DEX, Uniswap, Aave, and there's a bunch of other applications as well. The best way to get into DeFi actually is just take the top 10 and start reading one by one, try to use them, try to understand what each of them is doing, and basically start to swapping tokens, do some yield farming, do some liquid staking with like Lido, try to borrow some crypto with Aave, and do those bunch of stuff to understand it. Because the best way to understand most of the stuff is doing it practically with your own money, with your own crypto, using Metamask. This is really the best way to understand DeFi, and really it's important because I think DeFi will also be one of the leading forces in the future. It's really important that we have decentralized finances because that allows us people to control our own finances and the way we use them, which will definitely be important in the world of the future. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you want to have more updates on DeFi products, different blockchains, different NFTs. I'm covering a lot of products because I want to bring the newest knowledge to all of you. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video.